Good night. Good night. Thanks for joining. Hi, blessed one. Good night. Good night. I hope you had a wonderful Sabbath. Good night, everyone. Well, one. Thank you so much for joining. Your girl Kay. I am here trying to comb out my hair, and I said, let me come chat a little bit while I'm doing it. So as you come, good night, greatest. Good night. As you come, please join. Please hit the like button for me, please. Okay, wonderful, blessed one. So, people, I was listening to something on social media. I don't even know how it ended. I left it midway. Queenie, she was speaking, and well, she never did speak. She was cussing out someone, and I wasn't really paying the cussing much attention. It was what she was saying when she started talking about how she moved on, how she was the one that basically made that gentleman, and how she's happy for him now with Momo. And what she said was what hurt her the most was the betrayal. And you see, when I listened to that lady, I was smiling. And let me tell you the reason why I was smiling. In it, she said that her pressure is high. She mentioned the treatment that she got. She mentioned everything that she did for this young man and the repayment that she was getting. And basically, when I was listening to her, she sounded like a woman that have finally learned her lesson. I just hope that she not go back and go pick him up or anything. I just hope that she maintain the focus. She not make what is going on social media with him and his girls. Hi, Miss Clark. Good night. Good evening. Him and his girls distract her from the freeness that she's now experiencing as a single woman. I just hope that everything will be on the right path. When I was listening to her, we have to be happy. The reason why, because no, it was somebody named Puss. She was cussing out, not Momo. She said that she's happy for Dewey and Momo, and what she felt good about was the time when Dewey said that Momo wanted, well, show him something because it seemed like he wanted Queenie to come out and cuss Momo. But anyway, what I'm saying is, you see, when I listen to Queenie, one thing I can tell you for sure, we have a lot of females out there who have been through a similar situation like Queenie. A lot of them, where basically they take up a man, from the man and nothing. When me say nothing, me mean nothing. You take up the man not have an education, the man can't drive, the man don't know how to dress, he don't have a lot of clothes, living below standard, and you take up that man, you take care of him, you build him into something so people, I carry on, good night, so people can know who that person is, so people can respect him, and before that person now come and treat you with the love and respect that you expect to get, you realize that you don't get it. Instead, what you get is betrayal, cuss out, disrespect in public, and so forth. I am not saying that she's innocent because when I listen to her and sometimes how she used to talk to him and everything, so I'm not saying that she's innocent, What I'm saying is that when you listen to her, what she been through, maybe when she was going through all of that, she was expecting that this young boy that she married would remain with her for the rest of her life. She would live happily ever after. They would have a life together. Maybe that was what she was expecting. And she's not the only female out there who have been through a similar situation. From time to time on social media, I hear where females talk about it. The other day I was listening to somebody's show, and this person basically sent money to the person, basically started taking care of the person, and lo and behold, the person betrayed them. You see, me I want female, I don't know if people are gonna say me cool or anything, but I'm at a point in my life now. You see, if a man not have nothing for offer me, you better move along. Me nah take you up. Me no business. I don't need it, I don't have to depend on a man. But if a man can't come to me, and if 1 month me can't pay my mortgage, and me say to him, babes, me can't pay my mortgage this month, and he can't pay it for me. When me I do with him? When me I do with him? If me can't look for one man and say, me I beg your babes, pay me light bill, pay my water rate this month, me I run short on cash, and he can't do it, when me I do with him? I look at myself now, and I am almost, oh Lord, I'm almost 40. Oh Lord, oh, thinking about that. Oh Lord, I'm almost 40. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes, thinking about it, to say, oh, I'm almost 40, and to think about it, that I'm going to take up a man, to start everything, or basically a man to set him up in life, to make sure he get a driver's license, to make sure he get a passport, he get a visa, he put clothes on him back, feed him. How the hell would I be a mad woman? I would be a mad woman at this age. Figure take up somebody when me, that was like taking up a child. Are your son that, are your nephew somebody? So you see, good night, princess, good night. You see, when me think about it, we say, hell no. And I hope that other females out there listen to her, watch everything that happen, and learn from it. Because me don't know if people realize when this guy reach over so and everything sort out. Look up, I latest, good night. That's the time when he started to show his true. As you come, guys, please hit the like button for me, please. Thank you. That's the time he started to show his true colors. Because a whole heap of Jamaican man then talk to woman because they want to reach a foreign. Don't think. So them just I got, yes, went time, yes, I want foreign woman. Oh Lord, visa, green card, papers. Hi, Janice. That's what they think about. That's what they think about when time a Jamaican man reach out to them, or them reach out to a Jamaican man and say they're going to get in a relationship with him. That's what. Green card. Okay. I can't get my green card if I'm married her. Me can't get my papers to go Canada. Me can't get my paper wherever. They think about barrel. Oh, the woman I can buy me some name brand clothes. Can buy me some Jordan, some Clarks. That's how they do it. That's how they do it. And the more me listen to these big women who pick up the man them, especially the young boys them, and then they end up broke, pauperizing, they end up with high blood pressure, they end up with a heartache. Me have to say, Lord, because me have to wonder what did they expect? You expect a man we are 20, I go stay with you? Maybe, maybe if he really love you, he will. But a lot of the times, what they do is that they talk to these older females because they're looking at sugar mama. Just as how we young girls, we talk to old man because we're looking at sugar daddy. Why did I say we? Anyway, young girls, they talk to an older man because they're looking at sugar daddy. It's the same thing with the young boys, the young guys them. then talk to the older woman because them a look at sugar mama. Them a look a woman for take care of them. Christmas a come now, she better can send me a 500 US. That's what they're going to say. When you look upon some of them, the way they live, they out here are go on, them a drive up them nice vehicle, them a do this, them a go in all of the expensive restaurants. When you check them out, they can buy have the latest iPhone. Bossy and them you can't find. When a them sugar mama money, them a live pan. So me have to wonder why females do it. And you see, when me listen to the Queenie situation, me have to say, wow. So today I am proud. I am proud of her when I hear she say she no business with doing her more. The man not there with her if them never expect the man to go there with somebody. You see, when me hear those words coming out of her mouth, me just hope. Me no know me never finish listening it. I just hope she didn't go back on her words. Hi Sandra. Good night. Yes, I didn't go to church, but I was home. Went on the road. So my Sabbath was good even though I didn't go to church. And it got hard for me to go back to church after that woman they faced herself with me last week. So I'll stay at home for a while. But anyway, ladies, please be careful when you're picking up young boys because a lot of them, they don't really want you. They want to get overseas. So if you're going to take up a young boy, just take up the young boy with the intention that he can provide you with some good S, nothing more. Don't go in that relationship expecting the happily ever after. Don't go in the relationship and invest too much. And it's the same thing for older man. We don't know about take up the young girls them. Some young girls, they will stick it out. Same thing with the young men. Oh, there is this thing. I thought I saw it on sorry. I thought it was on TikTok where this young dark guy, married to this lady. I think the lady was maybe in her 70s or from the way she looked, she looked very old. And when I was watching it, the people them said they were trying for a baby. I'm like, what? And when you look at them, I'm like, wonder if that old woman here have money. May I look? Because when I look at her, she's very, 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 she's a senior citizen. I mean a 50-year-old senior citizen, well wrinkled and everything, and this nice black guy. So I'm wondering if that is true love or if a money love. Because say sometimes them go into the relationship, and they're praying for the deed to come. So all the asset they can inherit. So me I wonder. But I hope it is true love. I hope it is true love for that lady's sake. The reason why, based on how she look, if it is not true love, she can't take no heartbreak. She can't take one heartbreak. And I really want to know too, why we females so fool. Because we take up man, we set man, make them life nice and everything. I know Queenie alone do it. Me can't talk. I know Queenie alone do it. Me fool enough, me do them shit that I did that crap already too. You take up the man, you do everything for the man, Send him to school, do this, do that, and everything. Get him the nice under vehicle where him say him want. Get him the business where him say him want. When everything nice, money start flow. Gone. Gone, gone, gone. Gone. So I wonder why we female do them something there, but really and truly they said love is blind. Love is blind. Oh, you saw it. Yes. It looked fake. It looked fake. Because when me look on a black boy there, a nice black guy, nice black guy. His body look good and everything. And I'm wondering, can he go full 100 with that lady? You know what I'm talking about. Pardon what I'm saying. But when I was watching them, I was looking at it and I was thinking all sort of things going through my mind when it comes on to the bedroom. Because of the way she looked, I'm like, can this young man go full 100 with her or him just have to give her 30? Is he really satisfied with what happened there? I started to think about their SEX life, and I don't know, maybe I'm in my brain, it's twisted or something, but my mind have a drift there, so of all the places. But while I was watching them and they were talking, and he was rubbing down her belly, and I went back to a video and they were talking about what people were saying, and they were speaking about a comment that's, and I'm like, yeah. So all of them things there went through my mind, and I'm like, look how the man look good. The man, the body, and, but Lord forgive me. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. If I am wrong, so it go. But I wish them happy life and love. That's all I wish them, and I hope I really love, because if that a fake love, that a lady can go take the heartbreak based on how she look, because if her heart go break right now, she gonna end up 6 feet under, because she is a senior citizen, and with this young boy she brave. And I know a young white boy or a young Chinese man, or a young black man. Yo, I wish me respect that lady. Me respect that lady. She in her age, but she not back down. So enough respect to her. That a one thing for sure. Oh, sorry guys, I'm combing my hair as I said before, because I pull it out today, and it tough. So I just rub it up, and I try comb it. So for Monday, it can look decent when I catch it up. But that lady with her young boy, I wish her all the best. I am proud. When we say proud of Queenie, we mean proud of Queenie when we listen to her today. Because knowing where she coming from, what she endured with that relationship, and listening to her and what she was saying, I'm like, yes, yes. And that is what I would want for every single female, male who is in an abusive relationship. I'm not just talking about physical abuse, I'm talking about emotional right now. When you're in that relationship, I would want for you to break free. And when time you see the person with someone, you're comfortable, you're happy for the person can talk about the person and it not come nowhere to you. That's what I would want for every single soul who was in a relationship like that. Because you see, when you can speak about your ex being with someone and nothing across your mind, figure text it and knock him out, you have to feel proud of yourself. When you can see them somewhere and you don't want to go over there, go punch at the tire or take sitting and just give him two licking him head, or you have to feel proud of yourself, because that goes to show where you're coming from and where you're heading. And you see, when you're break free from that, and now when you're in a space where you don't have to worry about who I give born, who this person lie down beside tonight, where is this person, when you can think about the person, not thinking about what they're doing, but just maybe wonder, this person all right or something, you feel good within yourself. That's what I would want. Because when you reach that stage, it goes to show that you're over that person. When you say over, you mean over. There is no going back. And there's not supposed to be any going back. When that person put you through so much distress, there's not supposed to be any going back into a situation like that. I see we are females, and I know one particular female, and when I listen to their story, and the fact that this man, when the man doted the woman and put her through, and the woman still with him, and when you hear the woman, I say, because of what? Because of Pitney? What Pitney? When me listen to the lady, and the lady, I say, oh, I'm with him because of the baby, and I want my baby to grow up in a family environment. And I'm like, yeah, you can grow up in a family environment with a nice stepdad. That's what I was thinking. And I'm saying to myself, this man put you through so much. Born left, born right, born in front of you, born behind you, all over. Money, financial problem. And you are going to sit down in the house with the man and say because you want your child to grow up in a family environment. Think about this now, and I don't think they realize this. Remember, God bless us with children. They will always be our children. But remember, These children, when they reach 18, some of them, they will move from under your roof because them now adult. Some will stay until in their 20s. Some because they love the freeness, they love the freeness, no rent, no light, nothing. They will stay with you. But remember, that child is going to have a life of their own. When that child now have their life, husband, wife, you're sitting there in this misery. You're looking at your husband. You remember that, okay, then this man put me through crap for 15 years, for 17, for 20 something years. This man put me through crap. Now, both of you, there, whole and grey, pop down. You walk your fear, hold up your back. You want bend, you can't bend because your knee not good. And you're there in the house. The two of you not even can stand for soon one another. The child gone. You're living there now, lonely, no companion, in misery. I, Ruth, Anna Javier Thompson. Good night, good night. Right. The man, you're the man in the house. Misery, you not talk, you can't talk because the least thing, the next one though, it trigger off something. So you're always at it. No children, and you stated that you are in that relationship, you stick to that relationship for 20 something years because you want your child to grow in a good family environment. The pitney gone now and you in a misery. Imagine if when you did leave that man, you find a nice stepdad or a nice stepmother for the child. You and that person live loving. Now both of you old, you can sit, you can talk, you can rub down on one another foot, you can rub down in ballad and say you remember when I wanna sit, I wanna laugh. You can both of you can go in your garden, plant, you look at okra, your papcho, your callaloo, and you have that good time. You know go to the supermarket, you know go on cruise just to explore. You happily know. You choose to say you're gonna stick with this person because of the children. While you're and that person there now, in the same household, you're not talking. You know that the person have three girl out a road. You know say the person broke and the person will stop take out the money out of the bank account. So how long have you do I take out loan to pay this and pay that? And yet still you sit down there. I have to wonder if people who do that, if they don't think about the future, because never tell you the truth. Just because one man and you have a pitney, that no means so you and that man meant to be together. That's how I look at it. Maybe God brought that man into your life just to give you the child. You see, after you get the pitney, maybe God knows say that person lifestyle and your lifestyle now go match. So you get the blessing, you move on to someone else. Maybe the person now who God have out there for you can't have no pitney. Maybe the person up in a age now go on no pitney. Maybe the person now is someone that basically, just simple put it, then done with certain things. So God just give you that person now so you can raise that child with and both have a comfortable life. Maybe I that. But some females, because you think say you have a pity for the man, you think say, okay then, I'm my baby daddy that, I'm my man that. No matter what, a female man. No, I know so it go. Some baby father, if they come around you and they say one man, a argument, who him, where him a do? What kind of man that? No. Understand that you and the person not meant to be together. The person just a pass through your life. The person just bless you with a blessing. So all you're supposed to do now is maintain a good relationship with that person for the sake of the child and move on with your life. As some me look upon it. Some me look upon it. Because you see, if you as a female supposed to look at it any differently. Yes, a lot of females, when you have a baby for a person, you expect, yes, this is the bond that you need. The man will stick to me now because I have a child for him. A lot of female expect that. But no. Okay, Eugene. Good night. Good night. Yes, a lot of females expect that, but no. You see, some man too, I hope them understand. They pick up the young girls, them. They send them to school, rent place, put them, treat them good. When the young girl gone, a problem. They don't want the young girl to go away. They might tell the young girl, say, hey, guess what? No, you can't do that. You can't do that. Understand. So God sometimes just bring a person in your life for you, whether to set them on their feet so they can run along, explore. Because to me, that's what Queenie did to do. God brought Dewey into Queenie's life so she can bless him and set him on a level when he can enjoy life. As some me look upon it. God bring him into her life because he knew that she wanted to learn something. And he said, okay, then this person is going to teach you that. This person is going to teach you how to be strong by yourself. This person is going to teach you that, guess what? Nothing is wrong with being lonely. Nothing is wrong with being single. This person is going to teach you that when you're going through the difficult time, yourself and only yourself you can depend on. That's what I get from it. Because if you look at the time when she and this gentleman basically started and was together, was when she was going through something difficult. So God bring her that little comfort for the short period. And because maybe while she was going through it, she was saying, okay, I can't do this by myself. I need somebody to comfort me. I need somebody who I can lean on, somebody who I can cry to. Maybe that was the case. I don't know. I'm just saying. So God bless her with him so she can go through that little rough patch. And then after, guess what? Move along. Move along. You see, eh, that's what she think. That's what she think, she thought he was going to stay with her. She thought they were going to have a happily ever after, that young boy. But may I tell you, see, the more me look on them relationship thing there, and the more me afraid of relationship. The more me watch people relationship, and the more me afraid of relationship. The other day, I see myself turn up in an island grill. I order lunch, and this man depending on phone. I talk to somebody. Oh, all right then. No man, me there in the office. And I'm like, I wish office this. And the man did they talk on the phone. And you see when time he go back over, I one girl in go turn upside her. And the way him stand up beside her, you can see, say I not just him co-worker or anything. You can see say a lunch date. The way they stand up together. And you see when you listen to the conversation, because when him end the conversation, him say, okay, babes. I mean, did I know? Because when me hear a man saying in their office, me I say, so what kind of office this? Me I say, she not hear the noise in the background for wonder what kind of office. And that me did I think to myself. And when you say, oh, okay then, and then me see the man go over, me say, have mercy. You see when me see them something there, me afraid. When me say afraid of relationship, me mean me afraid of relationship. Yeah, afraid. And you see, people might look at us as being coward. People might look at us and say we are coward because we said we're afraid of relationship. But it's not that. Because you know the amount of burn where you get. You know the amount of heartache where you get. And when you sit and you look at it, you have to wonder, is it really and truly worth it? And that you wonder sometime. Hi Sharon, night, how you doing? You have to wonder, it worth it? Because sometimes when you look on it, it not worth it. That's why me, sometimes when I sit down, like I'm listening to some people because anytime I realize anytime they want to curse out Lady in the Dark, then just curse Lady in the Dark for the one thing where they know about her. And when I listen to them, I laugh. Remember one day I sit down and I listen to Erica and I say I laugh. Me beat me decks. Me beat a good thing nobody never in the office with me. The way I found it funny, the way she was talking and the things that she was saying. And I'm like, oh God. Because I was saying to myself, if you only know, but God, the God that we serve, He is good and He is amazing. Last night I did a live and I was talking about the depression that I think that postpartum depression that the baby mother went through the other day when she did that to her child. And I had a similar experience because I remember when I just have my son, people, I sat one night after I fed the baby, I was up and I was thinking to myself, all sort of stuff start go through my mind, Have mercy. Sharon said the amount of bun I get in life, I could build a bakery. Lord have mercy. In a car going through Flatbridge, they said one. And yeah, walk beside him. Hi, Andrew, welcome. Right. And the night I was up, I may sit down and I think, I may say, Lord, I have one baby now, how me I go manage? I may sit down and I think because honestly, I don't know. Oh, because I have a hefty, when I say hefty, I mean hefty mortgage. And I was someone, I never picture myself having a baby because once me past 30, me give up. I say, all right, then that's it. Me now have no pitney. So when baby come, I was shocked. I did 5 pregnancy tests. The way I was shocked, if you know, so me did actually pregnant. And I was like, how am I going to take care of this baby? Because my son, the boy did crave me, crave until this day I'm still craving. Him father said sometime in which the big one did eat like him. He craving, craving, craving. So you buy the Enfamil, so you mix one, you expect say one thing supposed to last like 2 weeks, yeah, or 1 week and maybe 2 days. One thing used to last in like 3 days, and one thing at Enfamil, was the 4,000. And I was sitting and I was thinking, how am I going to manage? And I did my budget that night. And you see, when we do it, I end up in a negative. When I said I ended up in negative, I mean I was in negative. And I was like, oh my God. I may start cry. Me, myself, and I, in my room with my little baby asleep. I may cry that night because I said, no, man, how me I go manage? Me can't go do this. Me say, me can't go do this. Me can't go do this. Me get up. First side I be, me go sit down in one chair when I have in my room. I me start think. I say, how me I go do this? How me I go do this? I me look for the baby. And then I turn on my phone and there is this song, Just the Two of Us. When I turned the phone on YouTube, that song came, Just the Two of Us. We can make it. If I say when the song start playing, I'm going to look for my son, at that time I start bawl. That's the time I started to cry because just the two of us, we can make it. And I'm like, okay, then, yes, yes. And it was so, and I realized that little bit of the least little thing, me used to start worry. The least little thing. This was maybe like not even 2 months after me. No, it was not even 1 month because he was very young. The least little thing me worry. If the baby sleep too long, me worry. If the baby sleep, and if him do too much, me worry. And I was like, no man, may I lose it. May I lose it. I remember one day, I don't know what me couldn't find for the baby. And me start ball. And I'm like, no, something wrong with me. Something wrong with me. And I remember when I went to my gynae and I did the checkup, and he said to me, no, it's normal. What you're going through is depression. And I'm like, so how long this are gonna last? He said eventually when your body start to adjust to it, it will. And I'm like, okay then. And I don't even know when I came out of that phase. I don't even know. All me know say one day I just wake up and everything was back to normal. I started to stop worry about the least little thing. If me realize me gas done, even though money might be there if you go buy it, me used to worry. If me realize me looking at the fridge and me see one piece of chicken or one chicken, me start work. Me realize that all of that, everything just started to disappear. I mean, like, okay then. Until eventually I realized that I move back to my cheering self now. Me start dance and so forth. When I had a baby in August, I remember I reached out to a colleague of mine because I used to work at Portmore Community College. So I reached out to a colleague of mine and I said to them that I need a job. I have to get a job now. Because remember, I said I was in the negative. I have to get a job. And the person said, all right, then they can. And the person said, all right, if you're going to get, just send me the letter, your resume, and your qualification, but you have to start. And I was thinking that, okay, maybe I'm not even 2 months good, but I was going to. And I think about it, I say, but I can't go up on the road so late. But the good thing is that sometimes it was online, so I could do it at home. And then I think about the lesson plan, the papers that we may have to go mark, and all of that. My brother is on YouTube. My baby father is on YouTube. And my brother, I started a channel from some time before, but that channel they never did I go nowhere. And he said to me, start. And that's how I am on YouTube because I had my child, never want to go back on the road for come home late at night and everything. Depression, when me check the money when me I earn and all of the expenses now figure buy for baby and everything, me I say no, I couldn't do it. So I started. And what I realized is that when you have something to distract you, it take your mind away from the struggle of life. I-786, good night. It take your struggle, it take your mind off the struggle. You just focus on that thing. So if you're manless, it not come like nothing. You're good to go. If you're broke, well, trust me, me can't broke because if me broke, me gonna have headache, me gonna have high blood pressure, everything. Me not rich, and me not go rich. But at least I believe that for you to live comfortable, you should be able to pay your rent or your mortgage, pay your bills, and then at the end of the month, you have one little money for stretch, for go back. That's how me look on it. Just a simple life, and I'm comfortable with that. So I have to give God thanks for that. But what I'm saying with all of this is that as females, we go through those things. And a lot of females, when they have the child for the man, they will say, okay, this person belongs to me because I need him in my life to help me raise this child. I need him to provide the support. But really and truly, you don't. You don't. So if you realize that the relationship is not working out, it not gonna work out, nobody struggle with it. Move on. There is better things out there. I don't know, but sometimes when you listen to these females, they have been through a lot. And then when they finally get out of them relationship there, little bit after you hear, oh, I'm getting married, and you're like, okay, how would I want to come from? Because you're shocked, And you say, okay, then there is hope. There is hope after all. And you think about it and you say, okay, there is hope. There is hope. But really and truly, please, guys, hit the like button. We don't have me here at chat like crazy. 81 individuals and only 26 thumbs up. So please hit the like button for me. Right. Really and truly, give God thanks when He provide you with that person to bless you, whether it be to help you go through that rough patch or to bless you with a child, if you're going through financial struggle, to help you through it, because give God thanks. Maybe God that just bring that person in your life for the blessing. So when you see the person move on with their life, like Queenie said, the man not there with her, so a man are gonna need somebody. Be happy for them. Be happy. And just understand. And I believe that when I look at her, she'll come back. She look nice. Good night. When you look at her, she coming back because I remember some time ago I looked at her and I wonder how she looks. So if she just say she got through too much because the way her face look when she had the bandage on her face and you look on her, she did just look mash up. But now when you look on her, you can see her foot, her feet, him about foot, her face are full out back, her face get fat back, fat. Her eyes them no look so puffy again and no look so dark. Her hair look good. So she come back. She got through it and she recover. And I hope that every single soul who have been in a similar situation will recover. Will recover. You have this thing in life, sometimes you give up on something and then lo and behold, when you finally give up on it, that's when God give you the breakthrough. I know of this lady, she went overseas from 2015. The lady had tried to bring her child overseas from maybe about 2017. She tried. Everything she do is like it never work out. She get married, she get her stay, end up with that person, separate. And at one point, we basically did say that little boy did not reach for him. He not reach for him again. Because she left him from he was maybe about 7. And we said, okay, now reach for him again. Lo and behold, where the little boy then now, he's overseas with her. Overseas with his mother, happy and him, you can't find. And me know say whole heap of people they give up on her to take care of her picnic because whole heap of people look at they say that 6 picnics she have and not one she raise. So what make you think she gonna raise the wash belly? That's what people used to say. When you realize that she over there, she not said nothing. That a time when you hear the lady's story, the lady tell you say, sometimes she over there, nah, go on, she not have food for eat. At one point, the lady say, a smaddy yard, washroom, she did a sleep, because she never have no work, nothing. She bake gizzard, drops, and then something there, and she go sell them something that the lady I do overseas, And weed out here, we used to say, all right, she just now mind the picnic because, but eventually, when she come back around now and she start to talk about everything that she was going through, we understand the reason why she couldn't. Because when you hear somebody say, as people washroom, she used to sleep in her. When you hear she say she did have to sell jobs, gizzard, and then something there, a foreign, where she never used to do a Jamaica, and she there a foreigner do it. And you have to wonder. Me tell you, oh, people, I don't even ever say, oh, people wicked. This lady, she had the little boy was living with his big brother, and she was sending money to the big brother, to take care of the small one. The big brother used to collect the money. And say, I never used to spend it on the little boy. He never spend the money on the little boy. He used to say to his girlfriend, say, nah, I get no money for the picnic. Him cuss him mother. You see, when everything start come out now, she start talk about what she going through overseas. And when the lady start send Western Union receipt for the amount of money where she send Jamaica. Sometimes she say when she not have it, look where she send, yes, she send her $130, $50, and a them little money there. I remember one back to school, the girlfriend had to buy everything for the little boy, She buy him book, uniform, everything she buy for the little boy. And she cost all the mother the overseas and her back to school and she not send no money and everything. Say it was in 2022, last year, the girlfriend found out that the mother sent money to the guy for the back to school. And how she found out was when the mother started sending all of the Western Union receipt to her, because it just happened now that they were having a telephone conversation and she started to tell. And I was like, so people wicked? Me mean, brother, and before you give your brother the money, you did it, I take your brother money and I near me out, I galley out and I sport it out. And I was like, no man, because when I was hearing this story, even my mother was saying, people can so wicked. Oh, you have to do that to your own. My mother was shocked when she hear, because she was one of them who was saying, oh, she workless because she did overseas and she not send no money for the picnic. The lady said, look, when me not have it, me send all $30. Because when I go up on the road and I send my little drops and everything, me take the $30 and me send. And the boy collect the money for your little brother and him not give it out over, to his girlfriend who are mine the pitney. Him keep the money and go sport it out. Go Kings, go party a Saturday night, go Sands, and all of them something there. When the girlfriend have to stay home with the little boy to make sure say everything all right. At one point, people did think say the little boy was for the girlfriend. The way how she take care of him, school, everything. And when you look on things like that, you have to wonder why people do them one another so. Because you don't expect say a big brother who's supposed to protect the little brother is going to want to do something like that. Sit down and cuss the mother or the mother not send no money when really and truly you know that you collect the money in Western Union and you know you use it whatsoever before you give it out. So when you hear the mother, I said the mother, me hear say the mother did cry when she hear our son there Jamaica spend up the money where she had do for other things, other young girl and all of that, and just spend it up on her picnic. When she hear how him talk, how she workless, when she get voice note, because me hear say voice note did I go back and forth from the girlfriend to her, where him a say, yeah man, I saw mummy tell remember say she no mind none of we, and I saw, but what I felt and what I feel like happened because his mother never take care of him, Me feel like he did have that, what me should I call it, feeling to say, oh, may I take the money here now because she never do nothing for me. So why she want to do something for him now? Maybe I saw him did look at it. I don't know. But you see, when you look on them things there, ladies, be careful. You see, if you leave Jamaica and you're gonna leave your child in the care of anyone, expect the unexpected. That's all me have to say. Expect the unexpected. Expect say the person might take care of your picnic good or the person might not. Expect when you go overseas and you run off, expect say you might end up homeless. You might end up having to sleep in a people laundry room outside where them have. You might end up without job. You might end up having to start sell jobs, greater cake, peanut cake, and all of them something the way you never did used to do at Jamaica. Because when you did there at Jamaica, you did own your bar, you did own your local shop. And now you're the overseas, you get a local work, you run off. All of them because something there. So expect it. You have some females, you hear them say they're going overseas because they want better life for them and their children. And when they do it, they end up regret it. I remember there was this video some time ago on social media, and the lady was crying because she left her two daughters with her boyfriend, not their dad, with her boyfriend, and she found out that her boyfriend, who she left to take care of her pitney them, was doing the things with her two daughters. And she came on social media and she was crying, how you fit do that? Me two daughter them, how you fit? And I was sitting there and I was like, what did you expect? And so me did I say to myself, what did you expect? You left your two daughters them, not with their grandmother, not with their aunt, but with your boyfriend, not their dad, your boyfriend. Your two daughter them were big, understand certain things, I got through their hormone. What you did expect? So when people do them something there, expect the unexpected. You have some people who leave their children and the person take care of them like oh them would take care of them own pitney, love them, treat them good. And you have others, they don't. They don't. They take the stuff them and then go sell them with the people themselves for the send for take care of them pitney. Or when them send the money, them adjust this your mother send. Your mother they are foreign at work and just a send $100. I just not realizing that the person is over there working, the person of your parent, and the person of your find food and everything, And you have to remember say rent a foreign. I not like rent a Jamaica because Out here, you can go 2 months, 3 months, and not paying a rent, and you can give a landlord all of the talk what you want. You can run and go hide under the bed when the landlord come to you. And everything good because him just go get tired. Him not go want go through the court system because him knows that I just want long drawn out process and you're good to go. You know, say you live rent free for how much months. Then crap they can go on overseas. Out here, you can throw up your wire and you get some free light. If you don't have no water, you can push the hose through your neighbor through your fence and your neighbor give you some water and you can cook, wash and do everything. Can't do them something overseas. Can't do it. So me think that people out here, when they sit and they look at how these people overseas living and they complain, him not send no money come give me, he only send $100, he only send $200. We have to remember overseas are not like Jamaica. It's not like Jamaica. I remember I was overseas and I went to Publix and I buy two little something because I'm afraid of foreign food. Me say me afraid of foreign food, I mean me afraid of foreign food. The first time I went over there, I left Jamaica weighing maybe about 120. And when me come back to Jamaica, I put on 8 pounds. And I was like, how this happened within just 2 months and little bit. So me realize that anytime I go over there, I always try my best, go Publix, and I buy some little stuff for myself, some organic. And then there. And when we go over there now, I buy some something. And when me cash, I think the woman say 60 something dollar. And I look at the little bag, you know, say instantly my Jamaican dollars calculator start chipping. Because me I say, but me could have go in a market, and me could have pick up them here, And when me go in a market and pick it up, me could have just spend 2,000 Jamaican dollar. And them something them me did I think about. Come here say, me could have not even bother go market. Me could have just go beg such and such something and me good to go. You can't do that overseas. Can't do it. So you see, right now, this Christmas holiday, we know watch social media. A whole heap of people I go come on social media and cuss people. So the person that send nothing for the holiday, the person only send $100 or so. Just watch. And that gonna happen. I saw something, I think it was in Pinkwall. Was it Pinkwall or was it over? I don't remember exactly where I saw it. It was a post where someone was asking if the baby father is overseas and basically it seemed like the baby father is not sending any money. And or the baby father did send some money and it wasn't enough, maybe $100 or something like so. And the person was asking how they can take out child support on the person. And I was thinking to myself, wow, because you see, when me see that, me not pick up for no man, Me not pick up for no man. Every man for mind them one pitney. Once you know, say the pitney are for you, mind the pitney. But just try understand what me I say. The person used to send money for the child, and it seemed like him just stop. And she want to know how she can get more money and money from it. And I was thinking to myself, wonder if that person is overseas and if that person is working. Wonder if that person overseas and them a work and with them a work is just towards rent. No wonder. Because when you read it, it seems like the person was taking care of the baby and then the child and then just stop. So I'm wondering what caused that person just to stop like that. Because I was saying to myself, maybe it's something the person I got through. Maybe the person I have no job. Maybe the person there in Florida and he run off and he can't get nothing. He just have to do some little side work because people afraid to go hire him. That was what I was thinking. So I was wondering if she thinks that him over there and him a make bag of money and him a live in a paradise, everything is fine. I'm wondering if she did research to find out if talk to other people to find out everything all right with John at work and so forth. Because you see, all the time we sit down here, and because the person is in the land, what you call it now? The land of whatever they call US. I don't even remember right now. They are US and everything you think that everything's sweet for them. It might not be. It might not be. Maybe them over there and them sit down and them a say, Jesus Christ. If me didn't know say this me I go face, me no left Jamaica. Then sit down and them a think and them a say, but when me used to work here, so they used to pay me $25,000 a week. And with that $25,000 a week, me used to can send myself a work, me could have take care of the pitney, me could have give my baby mother 10 grand, and me could have buy gas to go back and work for the other week. Maybe that the person I think, the person now they over there, the person might just have work on $400, and remember, they might have rent to pay. So when I saw it, I started to think otherwise. What is this person going through? And maybe I am wrong. I don't know, because every time I see something where people start to curse someone overseas, saying the person not send no money, the person not take care of this. I wonder, what is the person overseas going through? Is the person living that life, paradise life, if everything better for the person, or is the person over there I live hand to mouth? Is the person over there a shop a dollar store? The person over there a shop a thrift shop, and all of that. That's what I start to think about. I don't know, maybe my way of analyzing situation is wrong, but I always have to wonder what that person is going through, because when I think just because the person said them they overseas, me not think say them a live better than we out here. Me not think so. Yeah, exactly. Especially in Florida, things get really hard, Sharon. So true, because of the new rules. So we just have to be mindful of situation. We just have to think about others before we jump to conclusion. Because you have some people at Jamaica, they might say, who? From that a person they are foreign, not even one shoes then send go and give me. Not even one jacket. And when you check a stack, the person overseas and the person that wear shoes. Or you think them buy them shoes, thrift shop or dollar store. The little cheap sneakers where they selling at the dollar store them, and them the person that wear. Or because life rough. Life rough. Me know one teacher and Lord, me laugh. When me say me laugh, me mean me laugh. This lady left Jamaica. She went overseas. She started to teach at a private school. The lady said when she was teaching at that private school, they pitied them over there worse than they pitied them at Jamaica. She said she have a headache. Every day she wake up and she said, no, me can't believe say, at this me leave Jamaica for come. She said them disrespect her, then treat her bad. She said the principal talk to them bad, and when school over she can't leave. She have to stand up with the children them and they pick up, make sure say them parents come. And she said when me there Jamaica, me never have to go through them something here. So eventually she leave that job and she started to work at a restaurant because she could cook. And when she said she did at the restaurant at work, and she said that when she had scored the pot them, she did get her money, she did get her money. And she said when she started scoring the pot them and she look and she said, but me did at Jamaica, me never did have to do them here. Me never did have to do that. She said it's like her entire life now just start flash before her when she think about the life that she used to live in Jamaica. How she used to just go work, get her little money at the end of the month, do what she have to do, and so forth. And now if she see, oh, she in at the middle of night after 12, a scour pot. And she say, a some big pot. She have to wash. And she said, when she sit down and she think about it, and she said, at this my life come to, at this my life Jamaica. And she said, one time she do it, and everything. She said the rent was so high. She said her rent was maybe about 2,000 something, because in New York she did 2,000 something she did not pay for rent for a little apartment. I in grade night, see known. Okay, night see known. Right. And she said one time she sit down and she think about it, she said no. When she heard about compensation review now, guess who come back to Jamaica and teach? That same lady. She come back to Jamaica and she gone back at Jamaica in the classroom now. I teach at Jamaica here. Why? Because she said the life that she picture herself living overseas, I enjoy and everything. She said she never get that. She wasn't so fortunate like the others who went and could have enjoyed the job and everything. And me say to her, me tell the reason why you couldn't do it because you're too damn feisty. Me say your mouth no join church. So that's why you couldn't do it because maybe if while you're working at the school, certain things you just ignore, maybe you would be comfortable. But she's someone, she cuss, the least little thing, she will take you up and start cuss you. And so she stay. And so she stay. So my girl come back to Jamaica and she had teach, the good thing is that when she came back, she never out of a job long. And she end up with a job quick because teaching job easy to get in Jamaica. No, especially when you teach certain subject. But you have to understand, and not every time you can look overseas and say, okay, greener pasture wait for me. Sometimes when you go over there, you think, say, you go to the greener pasture. When you go, you realize that a pear brown, you see. Pear brown, it rough. The grass not green, the grass brown, the grass has struggle to survive. That is what you encounter. Now she's in Jamaica and she has said, what here? Me have a helper. Me not have to worry. Somebody come in and then clean my house and I'm yet like, yeah, that's the life here in Jamaica. You don't have to worry about certain things when you have a certain job. You don't have to. You can survive. You can. So we have to remember, just because somebody said them there in the US, UK, England, you know UK, England, UK, Canada, nobody thinks say it's a better rose. Nobody thinks say the grass greener. It might be green for them, but who to tell when you go, maybe you buck up the brown grass, or God will bless you and you get the greener grass that you're searching for. But just understand, when you hear my dog them in the background, I'm a little puppy. If you never see a little teeny, one little teeny puppy, are you hearing sound? Boy, imagine when he get big, he gonna be terrible. Worse than the next two. Because if you install a little bit and I make so much noise already. Yes, sorry about that. We just have to understand it might not green for you. You might go over there and you end up on some brown grass. Like, I gotta tell you something. Me did I listen to somebody today, and the person that costs, I tell people to come and buy then cheap and clean and everything and how she work. The work now easy. And well, she did it. Somebody made a comment. I don't remember the person name that made a comment, and she started cuss out the person. And she was saying to the person that the person should go over on the platform here in Jamaica and go do them something there because the person they not do nothing for themselves. The person have workers, the person that even mix them cake, the person that even pour out them cake, all them do they have workers, everybody do everything for them, the person that even be themselves. And I'm like, so why all of that? I worry you. You sit down, me and listen to this lady, And I say, why all of that I worry you? Listen, you're there, you talk about your cheap and clean stuff. This person got comment. You start bringing the lady. Now you start cuss because the lady have employees. Because the lady have people with your help her in her business. And you're here cussing the lady about it. I said the lady not even a washer for herself. And I'm like, what the hell? How did you know that? And I was sitting and I was saying to myself, because me have to listen to her sometime because she's so funny when she a cuss. And I'm like, no man, really. Oh, that I go worry you. If the lady want to have employees. You saw me sit down and me I listen to her and me I say, oh, you know why I think? It a bonar. It a bonar. If you know say AD is here in Jamaica and she can employ people for work in our business, Our business a prosper, she a make the money and she say you the overseas now and you have to go buy your stuff them together, carry it by yourself, carry your stuff them to the warehouse by yourself. You gone now, you have to go look your customers by yourself. Nobody for help because guess what? You can't pay them. And when I sit down in me, I say, wow, how much people overseas sitting down thinking about people here in Jamaica, the life that people here in Jamaica living, and of course about it and vex about it. They need to understand, I know we people in a Jamaica, then the overseas and now live no life. I know we in a Jamaica here, but then the overseas and they not accomplish anything. They need to understand that a lot of us will live in a the third world country, but guess what? We make use of the opportunities that we get. Some people, one little door open for them, if you start a little business, they grab onto it. The business are prosper. Some people get the opportunity to go back to school, further their education. They did just that. Start work, start make some money. Some people get the opportunity to go up on social media, make themselves, they do it. And yet still you have people overseas who sit and they look. And when they realize that people here in Jamaica living a better life, guess what them start say? The person a thief, the person a SCAM, the person a push the white lady, the person involved in some illegal activity. That's what I realize. And I'm like, so you mean to tell me say, you don't think nobody can live a Jamaica and make it without doing anything? And that me have to wonder, Me say, I don't expect say, just because somebody there Jamaica, they have one nice house, they might drive them own vehicle, they might operate them. You don't think so the person that do something illegal? No. Them work hard. They work hard. There is this guy in the market who my mother buy from. I always talk to her about it, but she not change. If she go Spanish Town Market today, she got the same guy. If she go to the same guy, me say no. If you go walk out the market, you get some stuff cheaper. You go some, yeah, that's the next thing too. The working, oh, yeah, that's the next thing. That's what they say. And I said to her, I said, no man, you don't need to go a guy there. Walk out the market, you can get something cheaper. And no matter how I say it to her, she still got a guy there go buy. If she go here, so she go back there, so go spend the money. And it's a young guy, And I remember I went there once, and may I show you how it's sad. My mother said me a market now if you go buy something. And which part me go? Right at the same young guy go buy it because him selling stuff them in customer service skill wonderful. Even though I'm thinking they might a little bit pricey, but him treating customers them good. And that's why we go there. And I did and when I went, there was this nice lady in a company shirt there. And I said, where is Blacks? Because we call him Blacks because he's black. And she said, oh, in gone down there, so. I said, oh, all right, me wait. She said, me can't sell you. I look at her and I said, you can't sell. She said, yeah, I'm his baby, but I said, oh, all right then. And I was standing there and I was looking at her and the logo that was on her shirt. And I'm like, so this is a nice girl in a market now. I go sell. I remember I went to the supermarket now on Brunswick Shoppers Fair. And when I was coming out, I who me see she and blacks and people. Remember, a market black selling up. No one so where blacks are drive. And when me see it, me smile. Me smile to myself and me say yes. Because what I realize is that us black people will look down upon people because we see them do a certain job. We look at them and we think that them can't afford a certain lifestyle, they can't live a certain way. Because we see them as selling at the market, we think that them worse than anything else, not knowing say the person in a market a sell and who to tell maybe that person a make over 1,000 US per week just by selling in the market. Maybe that person even a push 2,000 US because sometimes when you got market, the amount of goods where you see them with. I was there and I'm like, yep. This is really nice. Because when you look at the young lady, you see say she have her head on her body. And when you look on him, you see say he have him head on him body too. And I'm like, wow, this is good. And I was thinking to, and I said, but all along me look on blacks. Me just look on blacks as one market boy. All along. Me look on blacks, me think say blacks I just want to market boy we selling a market. Me just look on blacks and say blacks now have no ambition. Blacks in a market. And when me see the type of woman where blacks are roll with, I'm like, yep. When me see the type of vehicle where blacks are drive, I'm like, yep. So my perception of him change right there because of the female where me see him with and the vehicle where me see him with. And I saw you have people overseas. They look upon people here in Jamaica because the person said them is a cleaner, them a housekeeper, them selling a market, you expect the worst of them. Because the person live in a third world country, you expect the worst of them. Not knowing that while the person is in the third world country now, the person wise, the person thinking how to make themselves rich, how to survive. Because one thing I can tell you here in Jamaica, if you don't know one thing, you know how to survive. That are one thing Jamaica have to teach everybody, especially when you're coming through a certain lifestyle, when you come through, you know how to survive. So no matter what you go through, you know say, hey, guess what? Me I go make it. Everything I go good. So sometimes when me listen to the lady, I just laugh. Me I say, boy, imagine the lady workers now because the lady have people for mix her cake because the lady have somebody who can cook a plate of food gear because the person has somebody who she can send on the road for go pick up this or for go do that for her. You didn't know by your life because you say, oh, it tired in for run your business. Yeah, make it a get to you. For talk to the about the lady. What the hell is Undertale? Do you like Undertale? I could even know what is that. Good night, Sam. Sons. Right. Yeah, make it a get to you. No. Understand, say? This is Jamaica. Expect people to know how to survive. Because living in a country like Jamaica, it is going to teach you how to make the best of every situation that you're faced with. So if one day you wake up and you realize that you don't have no cooking gas, guess what? You go find coal to go cook. If you can't find the coal, you go find two little stick. And you go if you live a country where you can make a fire side, you go look on all rims. I think everybody yard at Jamaica at this point either have a coal stove or rims. So you got stick them in the rims and make a fire and go run a pot. If you don't have nothing to eat, if you're looking at your fridge and you don't see no chicken, no fish, no beef or anything, you're looking at your cupboard, all you see a flour and little sugar, and you're looking at your fridge, all you see I look back on your a butter, guess what? You know say right let's say you have dinner or breakfast, dumpling and butter and some sugar and water, and you're good to go. You drink that, you're gone. You go on the road, you don't have no money, you know say, hey, guess what? Me can go beg a taxi man here for your lift. Me can go say, oh, me I beg you to carry me right here. So and you know say the taxi driver I go drop you. Because they're kind hearted like that. And all of them are dirty man. Them will carry you. So just understand say at Jamaica we know how to survive. When you see the females them and when you hear some of them, with the things them where they go through. And you have to wonder how the hell, especially all the bartender them, when they tell you some of the things them where them put up with in a bar. Me hear one bartender tell me one story one time. And what the lady say is that when she are working at the bar and if 10 man come in there and buy link, all of them want to buy her something. And what she do is that she have one bucket under the counter, one liquor bucket, one wine bucket, and she says she fully of water. So she said sometimes she tip liquor syrup in it And when they come in and then buy her the liquor, she just take that and show it and just put the money in her pocket. So she said sometime for all one night, she'll go home with all $10,000. How much money she'll go home with? Why? Because everybody come in, I buy her liquor and she not drink it. And you have to sit down and you wonder, how she think to do that? Because honestly, that wouldn't come to mind when people are buying me liquor figure. That wouldn't come to mind. Because she said she don't want just take money and then see she a drink. So she do that and she put it in it. And then things say something she a drink too. That not knowing say either lemonade syrup or straight water she a drink. She said sometimes all Pepsi she put in there and dilute the Pepsi with something and drink it. So when you think about that, you say, you don't think about that. Because I was wondering how she work in a bar and she has sent a child to university. And then when me hear me say, okay. Because I realize everything just fall in place now. You say, oh, so it teach you how to survive. It no matter what you do. It teach you how to survive. You see some of we where you see work in a nice office. Sometimes people wonder, oh, they have money. You see some of we, when we get lunch, we cook. Whether you wake up early in the morning, you cook some food, you pack your lunch bag, you have your breakfast, you have your little juice, and you put in your food and you're gone. And at that, some people will look and they will say, oh, them all right in the office. Sometimes you don't even have money to buy lunch, but you have lunch. Because guess what? You make sure you pack your liquor from your yard. Even if a little sardine and crackers, you put it in there and you're going to work, go find one little corner if you eat it because you don't want the sardine, go wrap the entire office. And you know, so you can't there work and you're dead for hungry. So you learn how to survive here in Jamaica. So just because you know, so we're living in the third world country, understand, so survival, listen, the whole we go through it, the whole we take it, the whole we come out with an A. Some come out with A minus, some come out with A, some come out with A plus. But every single Jamaican, we know how to survive. Some, when they reach overseas, they don't remember that survival instinct. They don't. So they reach overseas now, they expect to start live like the American. They don't remember say they can eat dumpling and butter. They don't remember them something there. They don't remember say they can walk. They don't remember say they can wear one outfit 3, 4, all 10 times. They don't remember that. But Jamaica, we have to give God thanks. That's one thing for sure. So people, wow, I'm going to leave you all. Those people money tax free. I'm going to leave you all and go finish comb out my hair. Because I say, I go comb out my hair, Would I comb it out and twine it up already? I'll know. I sit down here with it same way. Not even comb it out right now. And it's tough, you see? Jesus, peace. I don't want to see how it stay. But anyway, I hope you all will have a wonderful night. And people, please, any lesson, anything you go through in life, just learn your lesson and move on. Just give God thanks. Understand that God make you go through that during that period, whether to provide you with comfort, provide you with the blessing that He knows that was missing from your life, or something. Just understand that. Don't expect because you do everything for a person, that person is going to be forever grateful to you. That person is going to stick with you. No. Don't expect that just because someone is living in Jamaica or another third world country, don't expect that the person can afford certain lifestyle. The person can. The person can live even better because they are smart. So just understand that and just learn from your life lesson that God will give you. So guys, thank you so much. I have 75 people here. Please hit the like button for me. Please, guys. I hope you all will have a good Saturday night and will enjoy your Sunday. Goodbye. Hit the like button for me, please. I'm at 41. Please hit the like button. Good night, all. Blessings.